So, hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're gonna talk about the difference between life in Russia compared to life in, maybe let's compare it to America, because most people watching my videos are from America too, and in Africa and other continents too. So I'm gonna give you some brief things that makes life so different from other places, you understand? So ensure that you watch this one till the end. But it's now life is changing, you know. Soon we are having spring, and you see things are changing and everything are going to be good. Even it's always like around 3 and it's dark, but today have a look, it's sunny, you know. It's 8, it's 6, but it's sunny. But that's something that's so interesting. So I really like this. So we're talking about living in Russia. So this is according to my experience, because I've been living in Russia for the past 8 years, you understand? So I'm gonna give you everything about something that you need to know, and something that I know and I experienced, and I can tell someone that, oh man, you're from America or you're from this place. This is my experience living in Russia. So that's basically something that I'm gonna tell you, you understand? So let's go. So basically, if you say you wanna live in Russia, something you consider is Russia is a safe country. It's really safe to live in Russia compared to other countries, you understand? So, okay, have a look at this. You know, if you live in America, America is not safe, you understand? Because because they have too much freedom, and there are so many things happening there in America, and you can be killed anytime, you understand? So look at the death rate and insecurities that leads to people killing each other from time to time, and it's really cool. It's really tough, and there's so many crimes in America compared to Russia. So I basically tell you that living in Russia is so cool, because I lived here, and I can go to any city, any place, and I walk, nobody will touch me, and that's something I really boast, you understand? I can boast, and I can really tell someone in capital letters that, man, you come to Russia, 100% you're secure, no one will touch you, you understand? Then another thing I will tell you is about accommodation, rents and whatever. Man, I have my friends in America, they're crying about, man, rent is too high in this place. You work basically and you pay rent. Maybe you have to share a one-bedroom, one-room apartment with people, because you have to pay the rent, you know. So in Moscow, with $1,000, you rent a 2-bedroom flat. You understand? 2-bedroom flat with $1,000. Imagine you're paying $2,000. So with that, you can rent a very nice apartment and live, and you have a good job and you get your money. But that's the same thing is not common in it's not the same thing that you will experience when you live in other countries like America, you understand? So if you're planning to move here, and also to find your passport bros, you wanna live here or you wanna buy apartment, you can also buy apartment, you understand? And the more you move away from Moscow, the more life becomes cheaper, and the expenses also become cheaper, you understand? So that's one thing. And okay, so another thing, the difference between living in America and in other places and living in Russia is death. I watched some videos and they told me that healthcare, you understand? However much healthcare is not that strong in Russia, but each and every person go to hospital and they get attended to, you understand? And it's free in Russia. I think the healthcare in Russia is free. Yeah, it's free for Russians. And me, I live here. I buy medical insurance, and this medical insurance ensures that I can go to hospital anytime I'm sick, and I got attended to. Though they don't give you medicine, you have to buy medicine on your own from the chemist. But sometimes some places they are expensive, but in some places they're not expensive. But in America, it's expensive. They pay $1,200. That's crazy. You know, that's so expensive. And compared to, okay, I don't know how Americans feel about this, but if you have this, it's so expensive. You understand? So that's something that you really have to understand and also know that. And that's cost of living, so it's high. And also comparing about living in America and living in Russia, I really think that in Russia we use our currency. The currency in Russia is rubles, and the currency in America is dollars. So see the difference, you understand? The only disadvantage in the one minus about America and Russia is that in America they pay you hourly, you understand? And in Russia you work the whole day, and you have a salary at the end of the month. So in Russia, you can work more than 2 or 3 more jobs, but in some places you can't work more than that because you have to get a shift. Sometimes shift is so small. So basically in America they have jobs like you can work maybe 3 hours part-time jobs, and it's easier to get there because my friend told me the same. So like my friend is working has got 3 jobs, and he's working all these ones, you understand? So that another difference is there are no homeless people here in Russia. I always see them around, but I don't feel like these people are really homeless because during the winter you don't see them, and the people you see around are just people who are drunk and sleeping around, you understand? But in America it's really worse because the drunk people and they are really the homeless people. Being homeless in Russia and compared to being homeless in America, the Americans one is worse. Once you lose your job, then you become homeless immediately because the cost of living there is so high, and how you gonna pay for all this is really tough. So these are some of the things that you need to understand when you come here, understand? So and I also think that another thing is that police brutality is so high in America compared to Russia. Russia police will come to you, and police will not be so cruel to you, you understand? They will not be cruel to you. They will not shoot you. I've never heard that a foreigner or a black person is shot by police that they tried to shoot or to throw arms like this. No. So in America the police have given are like they treat people badly, you understand? So this is really something I don't really like about in other places. So I really admire this place because police will come to you. I always meet police around. They stop me because they want to check my documents, you understand? But before they stop me, I always ask them, who are you? Even I know they're police, so they will introduce themselves to me. That's the only thing I really admire about this. They will introduce themselves to me. Yeah, they say, my name is so and so and I'm police, and can I check your documents? Something like that, you understand? Not in America, like, ma'am, your hands up. Before you realize, he's shot dead. So I think that's really make things so crazy, and I feel like instead of going to live in America, let me just live in Russia because it's good, you understand? I will not be treated like someone, like I will not be highly racially profiled in America by police compared to the same way I will be treated here in Russia by police. So that's one thing I really admire about this place too. So another thing is, what else? What can I say, man? So I really feel like you guys have to get all this information, and this is my experience because I've lived here for 8 years, and this thing, something that you If you understand this, then it will make you easier, you understand? So it will make your life easier when you come to live in Russia, you understand? So that's another thing. So okay, thank you for watching this video, and I hope that the information you got are really cool, and it's gonna motivate you. So for that case, ensure that you share this video and you subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to this channel. Let's make it to 5,000. Only that, I just only need 5,000. So let's make it and let's go. See you next. Okay, look at the tomato. Tomato cost 189 rubles. That's for 1 kg.